sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue number 74 of Legends of Ferrari F1, the die-cast 124 scale model collection from our good old mates over at DeAgostini. Now, if you'd like to grab these for yourself and collect these along with me, head over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can collect these. So let's have a quick look through this week's magazine and see what we've got. We got the Ferrari SF-23 from the year 2023, driven by Charles Leclerc, folks. Let's have a look through the mag. Says a nod to the 1970s there with the white flared livery and the white rear wing even. Get me words out there. Says a nod to the past. Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc performed well. The Monegasque driver took pole position and finished second in the race. And this is at the Las Vegas Grand Prix, folks. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, doesn't she? There he is there, getting out of the car in parc fermé. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking guys. Carlos there himself. I do like Carlos, I must admit. Him and Charles were a great pairing. There they are, they're matching crash helmets. Apologies. Car looking really, really beautiful as it's going around the circuit in the late evening, early night. It says, did not get off to a good start in practice. This was the infamous manhole cover that lifted up and Carlos went over it and it caused a hell of a lot of damage to the underside of the Ferrari. And I can always remember Fred losing his composure a little bit because, rightly so, he was peeved. In the team principal's press conference, they kept probing him about how he felt about it, and he just let rip on how he felt. And I thought, good for you, Fred. The annoying thing about it is I do believe Carlos had a penalty as well because of it, and it's like you can't penalise the driver for that. There's the Sphere. I love that building. Well, he was going to have one in London until our beautiful London mayor decided it wasn't for him and poo-pooed the idea. I thought it would look mint myself down at Stratford Park, but there you go. There's all celebrities there hanging around. Loads of blurbage. Look how beautiful the cars look. Oh, gorgeous, isn't it? You can't not love your F1, folks. We then got Diego Ivano, born in 74 in Bologna there, a profile about him. He was the following young Hungarian Grand Prix. Lauren Marquez, now team principal of Red Bull, sporting director of the Ferrari team, stepped down and he was replaced by this guy. So, yeah, there you go. There's Charles there lifting the trophy reserved for the runner-up in Las Vegas. He had given his all but was unable to secure a victory that had been within his grasp on several occasions. Again, another likeable character in the F1 paddock. That's that week's magazine done. So we'll put that to one side, folks. We'll come back, we'll have the car on the bench, and we'll start having a looky-loo at what we got. And there you go, folks. That's how the model arrives in a beautiful display case, looking rather sexy. You got your Ferrari badge on the side there, and then your blurbage on the front, the Ferrari SF-23, Charles Leclerc, 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix. The size of the car, folks. So what we'll do, we'll get this out of the case. When we come back, we'll do a tour of the vehicle for you. And there you go, folks. There's the top-down view for you to see. Look how long this nose is here, folks, coming up in front of the driver there. You've got the big old curved front wing. Curved end plates coming out the front there, all the elements. Nice little winglets there, very sculpted suspension. You've got your wheel brows on the front wheels there. That was a thing with this iteration of car. Halo on the top there, beginning to get all its little winglets and incorporating aero into the body shell there. up into the airbox, coming along there over the top of the engine cover and down into the rear suspension. Skinny old shark wing coming along there. Got all your cameras and all of that gubbins going on up over there. Got nice little sculpted aero coming out and mounting the driver's mirrors. You can see deep down into the cockpit there, all the harnesses. Got the side protection pad in there around the driver's side and head. See the barge balls poking out the front there and the shark teeth coming out from underneath the floor. Coming along to the back there, beautifully sculpted carbon fibre rear suspension, and then into this beautiful white the beautiful white rear wing there with the DRS flap on the back there. You can see how the floor pokes out each side where the air comes along and just presses down on this and gets it into the deck. You've got your rear wing shot there, how beautifully curved this is. I do like this style of rear wing. Big old exhaust coming out the rear, and then a huge diffuser poking up from the bottom of the car there, with all your brake ducts and venting going on there. Coming along the side there, you can begin to see the elegance where the air comes up along the sides here, but also where the bib is and splits the air, how it comes up underneath here, comes all the way around, all round underneath this little corbelled section, straight out and scoots out through the rear suspension. But all the elements on this floor, they're just pushing the car down. Stunning. Look at the side pods there, how they sculpt right down in a steep curve. Coming along, looking at the radiator intakes, they're very narrow there, like a squint. Just squinting their eyes, aren't they? Just, boom, you know, giving it the beans. See the wheel brows coming up over the front there. You've got your brake ducts, cooling coming in. Little vent with winglets poking out the side there. Big old cake tins underneath these front wheels. Quite a closed wheel. Look like a cheap 1980s Vauxhall wheel, don't they? But there you go. And you can see all your side pods there, your sculpting coming round. Like you say, sending it all the way around the side there. We can then have a look underneath the car and see this is the money shot when cars used to pack up through either mechanical failure or accidents. When the cranes lifted them up, you would see a gaggle of photographers underneath the car trying to photograph this very guarded rear underside of the floor there. They used to try their best to preserve their IP, and then of course the crane driver will spin the car right over the paddock or crowds or whatever, and all the photographers be looking up, photographing all of this. And yeah, other teams must have loved it. You can see all these veins and everything there just spitting air in and channeling it out to create a wash out of the sides there. And then this beautiful fish-shaped plank section almost where air just comes along and caresses the contours underneath and then just scoots out underneath the car there. Again, little areas of the floor there that have got little channels cut into them just to send air out and move it straight out the rear of the car there. Absolutely beautiful, folks. Stunning. Stunning is an understatement. You can see all the little antennae and everything from the car to pit data transfer and telemetry and all of that lot. Stunning looking car. Beautiful, beautiful looking car. Love the visible numbers. I've been advocating that for years. Get the numbers where everyone can see them. But there you go, folks. That is the SF-23 from the Las Vegas Grand Prix of 2023, driven by Charles Leclerc. If you'd like these in your collection, folks, head over to DeAgostini's website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can have these in your collection. Also, to help me out and the channel out, if you can remember to like, share, hype and subscribe. Leave a comment on the video as well. I do read them and get back to you all. Thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, stay safe and well. And goodbye for now. Beautiful.